Good morning, everyone. Thank you very much for watching today. So today, I talked about this topic a little bit, but I was thinking about it this weekend, and I just wanted to remind everybody on this topic of giving up and stop focusing and dwelling on the past and focus on the future and the present. So I was just having these thoughts this weekend, and especially in business and in real estate. I hear this from agents. Again, I've been doing this 28 years. I coach dozens and dozens of agents and had coached dozens and or hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of agents over my career. And the number one thing I feel that's holding agents back is dwelling and being too rigid about what's happened in the past. Past could be recent past, just like a simple phone call to one person and it's a negative experience, a rejection and fear of failure, fear of who's going to be on the other line when they're making their prospecting calls, and fear of do they have the skills? Do they have the experience? Do they have the knowledge to win a buyer and a seller away from a competitor? When you have listing appointments. Wow, the stress level of some agents when they go on listing appointments, and that's not all brand new agents. This is agents that have been in the business for years, because a lot of us that are not at the level that you want to be, some of the business you have is easy pickings, the low hanging fruit, the friends, the relatives, the people that are going to easily use you, the people that are not shopping and not interviewing other agents. So I've had agents, and it happens a couple times a month, saying, hey, I've been in this business so many years, I've had hundreds of listings over my career, and rarely am I shopped. I'm rarely as someone interviewing other people against me. That's good and bad. So it's number one, that's good that you got into that situation and got through a career. But also, I always challenge those agents to say, then you're not going after enough business if they're not interviewing other agents. If this is just direct referrals, people are just falling into your lap, or you're calling them at the right time, and they're not shopping around. That, again, that's good, but that means that you're probably not at a level where you're going out in enough listing appointments too. But let me focus on what the topic was today, which was don't dwell on the past. Don't let past things dictate your future. So let me go back specifically with real estate. If you kind of like sports, real estate, we know what we have to do. I'm sorry, I'm going to use some sports analogies here. We know what we have to do. We know what we have to do, the calls, the prospecting, the organization, all of that. Now, if you compare it to, of course, it's a Monday after a day of football, if you watched a football game. So, uh, in business and in sports, in football, there's plays. They're organized. They everybody has to be in the right place at the right time. And on some days in business and real estate, those plays work all of the time. But if those plays don't work on that particular Sunday, or things are not going right, there's other avenues, other plays that you can use. And I connect that to when you're prospecting, trying to build your business. There's so many different ways. There's cold calls, there's calling your sphere, there's networking with people, there's farming an area, there's getting involved in community events, volunteering, anything. But you have to make the plays. You have to have plays and things that you're going to do that are going to move you forward, move yards, getting forward to the goal line, getting to your goals, getting to having a successful day, and knowing that you moved forward. But sorry, staying with the sports analogies here, that you may not win that day. What I mean by win, you might not get a new buyer, you didn't write a new contract, you didn't get a new listing that day, but you moved forward, you got better, you increased your skills, you gained more yards this day than you did the yesterday. So, and then every Sunday or every day in business, you forget what you did the last Sunday, the bad things that you did forget, but remember the good things that you did achieve on, and try to build on those the next day. So the past could be things that you did last week that you just didn't enjoy doing. You didn't see results in your prospecting. You didn't receive any new buyers or any new referrals or any new listings. And then the next day, switch it up. The next day, switch it up. Forget what was done that you didn't like. Move on to something else. Because the root of everything, if you're not achieving in real estate, if you have the time, if you're dedicating the time, and you think you're doing all the right things, there might be something that's just holding you back. Something in your past, something that you did, the fear of success, the fear, sorry about my phone there, the fear of success, the fear of what's happening if you network with people and you pass out your business cards, if they're going to reject you. There's fear of something, and usually it's something in the past, because the reason why I say that, if you've ever read any self-help books or business, building your business, fear doesn't come out of nowhere. Fear, when you're a little kid, you ever see little kids, they're like fearless, but fear comes out from something. I see it so many times. I see it almost daily, because there's agents out there that are succeeding. They're making those calls and connections and building their business and building their network, and they're doing a great job. And then there's other agents that just not. They have the time, they just don't do it. So there's a fear there. There's something that happened in the past that gave you this fear to do this job the way you want to do it, do this career the way you want to do it, and grow it the way you want. So give that up. Find out what that is. You got to be fearless. You've got to figure out where that fear is coming from. Let it go and focus on today, and then focus on the things that you're doing, the tasks today. Like, again, I'm going back to the sports analogy, 1 yard at a time, 2 yards at a time, 3 yards at a time, 4 yards, just a couple yards at a time. And you're going to get those first downs. You're going to get those touchdowns. And I'm sticking with the football analogy. You're going to do it. It works. I know it works. 28 years in this business, seen hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of agents with our office, with other offices, classes and programs. The plays are there. Everybody's playbook that any agent, successful agent has, there's nothing secret. It's all there. You just have to pick it up and use it and do it. So hopefully that gives you a little bit of morning motivation, some things to think about, some things to hopefully overcome your fears, focus on the important things, forget what didn't work in the past, and focus on what's working now for you and how to build your business. And remember, use me as a resource. I'm here to brainstorm with you, to figure out. And lastly, I tell you today, there's no magic pill. There's no, straight way to do it, but you're going to have to find ways, not that you have to enjoy everything to the fullest, but things that you're not going to dislike and hate doing every day, things that you're going to want to do and enjoy doing to get the results that you're going to need to succeed in real estate. And I'm here as a reference. So call me, text me, get and hold me. I'm happy to help, sit down with you, brainstorm, happy to coach you. Century 21 HomeStar agents. I have dozens of agents I do once a week, 20-minute phone calls. I'm always available to set that up for you. And we'll go over and every week brainstorm on different ideas or how to elaborate or add to the things that are working for you to get more business. So that's it for today. Have a great Monday. We'll see you tomorrow, Tuesday at 11. Bye-bye.